Greetings, dear one. It's just great being out here in the snow and the ice and the water, and you're going to hear noises as the ice cracks and moves. And there's a story here that the natives, because there's an area over there, especially when the ice cracks, it really does sound like a huge monster. And so they used to think that was the monster in the water, but it was just this ice that was cracking. My topic: discard the royal we. It's that idea of we. We are doing this. You know, no. If you're not doing it, don't say we. And it's part of that thing that says, okay, we're the United States here, or you know, you're a European, or you're an Asian, and these are the body types. It has nothing to do with us, but these are body types. So anyway, how we want to be. So if we would say, we are doing this to these people over here. Well, I'm not. Well, yeah, but you know, you're here, so it means you. No, I don't have to. You see, you don't have rules as a divine being. There's the eternal, yes, no killing. For any reason. Unless you were being attacked. That's exactly it. But you can't go against your own nature. You know, they found out while cows are getting mad cow disease is because they were grinding up cow bodies to feed cows who are vegetarians. Doesn't work. So the royal we, it's like I've given up I'm not part of humanity either. I'm not part of the human race. These are words with definitions and what would you say, rules and regulations. If I identify with humanity, then I've got to take on all the stuff that every human being out there is doing and taking on, and I'm not going to do it. It's like even in a family. Well, my family, you know, people think, well, in a family there's one pie. One person will be an artist, one person a musician, another person will be a doctor, this person will be a lawyer, this person will be a plumber, you know, and you have to say, oh well, this person has all the talent. No, I don't have any talent. You have all talent and you have all ability. That's why I'm not real big into the astrology thing. It's all cool, there's fine, there's value there, but why would I limit myself? Obviously, I'm not into Nostradamus. What a creep. Come on. Oh my goodness. You know, nobody knows the future. If they're prophesizing, it's because it's a script. If they're prophesizing, they're going to make it happen. That's how it happens. And they say, well, this is the prophecy. No, it's a script that people are following. And if you go along, because then you agree, you make it real. You're the power. It's who you are. You're the power. And when you and I are talking and we say we, like if I say I identify with all heterosexuals, and I have to say, you know, no, I don't know what other people are doing. I'm not identifying with anybody because of my, you know, body parts or anything. What do I care about that? I'm not identifying with anyone other than who I am as my true divine self, with my divine partner, beloved within, source of all, that we're all part of. That's my identity. And when we identify with this group, this body type, that body type, this and all this kind of stuff, it's called divide and conquer. It's separating us from ourselves. And it's making us label ourselves, and it's making us thinking we are a concept, we are a word, and then we fight over these things. I'm not playing. When anyone says, well, we're all doing this, and this is what we're doing, I'm doing what feels right for me. That's all I have control over, because whatever, and my own integrity is to work for the welfare of all. That means whatever I'm doing, and I've got work to do, because we've been so infiltrated with killing, so infiltrated with the lie that we were born and will die, kill ourselves. And who are really most abusive? We've been the most abusive to ourselves and to others. And the body supposedly has 50 trillion cells in it. Are you good to those cells? Are that energy? So when you're happy, when you're loving, where you're who you are, and take off those burdens. Oh, it runs in my family. Really? You're an individual. You're in that, yeah, and it seems that the royal we, it is a justification of a group that can do anything that they want to do. And the truth is, everybody's royalty. Yeah, everybody. And nobody left out. But what does that mean? It means that we are always endeavoring for the welfare of all animals, plants, people, divine beings. So the key is to know your own identity. And I just choose not to identify myself with any group of any kind. Except, you know where I do? When I do my inner work or prayers, I open my heart to all true divine beings of compassion and love, made in the image and likeness of Divine Mother, Father, Supreme Beings, on all realms, all dimensions, the absolute source. And I acknowledge and recognize all those beings everywhere who recognize and are being who they are. And who we are as a collective is beyond words. And I ask that, not ask and know, that we're all connected now. And we can all just lift in consciousness. And what does that mean? It means actually going deeper within self. And that deepening of our experience of who we are, where we do identify as a group, is who we all are together, as unified and each different. And that is the spice of life, variety. And we are life. So you don't have to identify with anyone or anything. Don't even identify with your physical body. I don't have to identify with accomplishments or identify with degrees or identify with the job. You're playing a role, a part. That's it. But it's not who you are. And the key is most people don't know they are existent, so they're trying to prove they exist. And it appears that everyone here at some points drops these bodies. So are you ready? Are you so centered in yourself that it's nothing more than sloughing off dead cells as the true divine being comes forth? You. So yeah, I don't identify with the royal we. We did this, we're doing that, unless I am, and I agree. Otherwise, I don't agree, and I'm not part of that. No. We have an identity, spirit, soul. child of the divine. And these are still just labels.